Men are born gay. Some men are born gay.
Okay. I don't think no one is born gay. No one is born being
Being
gay.
a gay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, what people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're going to see this video. Yeah, it still remains your girl. You all know that. Merry Christmas in advance. So today, or maybe probably if you are seeing this video after Christmas, yeah, it's all the same. So today we're going to be talking about something. We're going to be discussing about some issues that it has been here for me, and I want to actually, though I've talked about this in one of my videos, but I feel like I want to also bring other people to talk about it because, man, it's everyday thing now. First of all, do you think that men are born gay? Some men are born gay.
Okay. I don't think no one is born gay. No one is born being
Being
gay.
a gay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel from my little experience, from my little understanding, I feel like so many men, so many people in the world a lot of people wants to try new things. No, but no one is born gay. Same way, like no one can be born a thief or a smoker.
Yeah,
You understand? I'm
exactly.
just giving you like you get.
Yeah.
No one can be born a thief or a smoker. That same way, no one can be born a gay.
Okay.
You
But I've
understand?
heard actually the reason why I asked you the question is because I've heard so many gays that say, oh, if you ask them, they were like, no, I was born gay. You
No,
know, I was a gay from day one, and
they are all lies. They're just looking for a way to cover up things for themselves. No one is born gay. I feel those things are like what they grew up to meet.
yeah, that.
People around them, if they got influenced by people, a lot of people around them. The only time okay, let me just put it this way. Just like when someone, for example, now, like if you're a smoker, like you smoke, okay, you keep on smoking, getting, it's part of you, like an everyday
Yeah.
life, your everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
There is no day that passes goes on without you smoking or
Yeah.
drinking, taking alcohol.
Yeah.
It will become a habit, and once something is an habit for you, that's you automatically becomes that person. So that's how it is. I feel most of them, no one is born gay. So most people grew up meeting those things, experiencing it at a time. They start practicing it time to time. They got
Exactly.
used to
You're
it,
right
and
because
it
one
became
of
an
my
habit
friends.
for them.
Yeah, because I have a friend that is a gay, and he's a very cool person. He's a very lovely soul. One thing about most of all these gay, they are good people actually. They are really, 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 really good people. But based on that fact, you know,
That that
that
stigma.
that stigma, you understand.
I
So this
guess.
my friend, he was telling me about his story one day and how he become gay. It was like he was a victim of rape. They started raping him at the age of 5. You can imagine, you this virgin, a guy this virgin you as a guy.
Okay.
So at some point when you keep going on, you automatically feel like it's normal. Like it's not okay to be with a girl,
Yeah.
since it's the what I was being. And most of them through boarding school, like that's where they learn all of these things. And
Exactly.
they are very actually nice people,
Yes, they
honestly.
are just like normal human being. Everyone, well, so many of them. Like let me put it this way: most of the successful people we have on this earth, even here, like in the world,
Yeah.
most of them are gays.
Gays, yeah.
Why some are bisexuals? You understand?
Yeah.
And they are living they live normal life like normal
And love
everybody.
each other.
Love each other, Show just that that name be that stigma being a
Gay,
gay. A lot of
how can
people
you
the
be
people have issues
exactly?
with that. But for me, I can actually make friends with anyone that is gay or anybody. I have a lot of them as friends. You
Yeah.
understand? And
I
I'm
love
cool
I
with
love
people
gay
as
people.
long as you don't bring it close to me and we don't
I
have
like I like gay people actually, not because I like what they do,
do
but
yeah, exactly.
because that's what they feel like they're okay, they're attracted to. That's what they want to do. I'm not going to judge them because I'm not God, but I'm not going to advise anybody to be gay because
Yes.
it's not a good thing to be
Sometimes you don't know the story behind
behind the
the
person that is
person
being
or
gay
how he or she came up with those
with things
lifestyles. You understand?
exactly.
So
They
it's not
don't.
even good to judge people.
And Nigeria judge a lot. You guys judge a lot. Once someone and I one day come out and said, "Oh, I'm gay and I want to talk about it and why, you know, what actually read me in Bingi.
Yeah.
Only the mouth can even make me buy, but it's not a good thing. I'm not actually going to advise you to be gay,
Yeah.
leave girls and be doing that. But if that's what you want though, that makes you happy, then go for it. The judgment is between you
Exactly.
and God. So, and another thing that I want to ask you is that I want to ask you a question. What if one day, after you being a father, for example, you're a father, and one day you come back from work and your wife is telling you that a man in your compound, probably a man in your compound or anybody raped your daughter
Wow.
or raped your son, what are you going to do?
First of all, I won't even want to allow my wife to finish up with the stories or how everything happened. I will walk straight towards to the person, the man, whoever the man is. I don't care. At that moment, I don't care to know whoever that did the rubbish. I will just walk straight to the person. Whatever thing I can place my hand, I will just use it and kill the person.
What if the person is bigger than you? Before you want to even kill the person
till when that day comes down, we'll not know. If you don't kill me, I will make sure I will.
One person
will go down, because man, I can't stand hearing such thing from my woman, my wife, that a man or somebody raped my son or my daughter. For what? Why am I still alive? Why am I living? I will just kill the person. I will kill the person. I will kill the person and end it before they will not start involving the securities and the police and all that.
So don't you think that
done something terrible to the person?
So don't you think that handing it to the government, like police, taking care of the matter is actually a good idea?
For me, I don't know. Everybody has a way of dealing things. For me, I'm someone that before I will hand, if I'm angry, like if something happened to me, before I will hand such thing over to the government or allow the security police come into it. First, I would display. The trauma alone. You not even allow me. I won't even wait for a moment. You should understand what I mean. Like, you can't just come back from work or maybe coming back home and so you start hearing such thing. For what? Why would an old man or someone rape a child for what?
A 40-year-old man.
I won't take it lightly. Before the government or before the securities will get involved, I would have done something both of us will live to regret. Before they will now think
but
of.
Another thing that I actually want to know is that why do older men actually prefer younger girls? Like, you see a man of 50 years, he's going after a 15-year-old girl, a 10-year-old girl. And most of all these people are married men. So what do you think that is actually making that to happen? You will hear a story of a 40-year-old man raped a 10-year-old girl, 5-year-old girl, 4 years old. I even read on one news that I saw that a guy of 39 years raped some months old baby.
Are you fine?
Some months old baby in Anambra State. It was on news. So when you see stories like that, you'll be wondering, like, what actually attracts these people to these children? First of all, they've not even started developing breast and all that. What actually attracts you in wanting to sleep with a minor?
For me, it's very pathetic seeing such thing happening in our society. Okay, I will say, let me just put it this way. I will say that the same way I mentioned about someone, people are not born gay. Yeah. They just grew up to do some certain thing that made them turn them into gay. This is the same way I will address this also. Most of those men, they are pedophiles. It's called pedophiles. Because I don't see a reason why an old man will have feelings for a child that is not even up to anything at all. Why would an old person have feelings? So I would say most of them is either they are occultic. The person is an occultic person.
They are not occultic.
They have different. A lot of people have different mindsets of what they do.
Some have wealth.
Why some are pedophiles? They grew up being a pedophile. They are only attracted with little like kids, children. They are only attracted with kids. They don't get attracted with their fellow adults. So I feel most of them. So why some do it for their own fantasy, their own pleasure, like their own sexual satisfaction. Yeah, they do it to satisfy their emotion. But to me, it's not normal. How can a man?
Anywhere you see any pedophile, you don't need to call any police. take the matter into your hands.
Exactly.
Because
That's for me. That's how we
because
do.
I don't understand why you cannot even leave your child, your girl child, to an uncle in your house. You cannot even leave to them, to brothers, to even people that you call friend, because you don't even know what they're going to do at the next point. You don't know that if they're going to rape the girl or start touching them.
It's too much in our society these
Like,
days. But a lot of people, I've heard story that okay, this woman, someone gave somebody her daughter to live with them, like as an house help, like. No, aside the outside, I'm just saying like normal everyday. It happens every day in our society. I've heard a lot of stories I've seen online. They will not take someone to a family to live with them as a house help or helping hand to the family. Before you know it, the husband to the woman or maybe uncle or anyone around or even neighbor start making advances on the little girl. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why people like doing crazy stuff.
I'm telling you.
If you are starved or maybe if you are horny, like if you want to do crazy thing, you can actually meet your fellow adult outside or go out.
If you want to do crazy thing, go to the prison
or
and fight.
Or you go
and steal.
You can if you want to go extreme, maybe you don't know anything else to do, you can actually go meet all these ashawo people outside, like the prostitutes. Go to their hotels, their motels, they are outside. Book them. Have your fun. You mustn't be with a child.
Must be with a child. You are telling me he's devil. You are the real devil.
There's nothing devil in there. There's nothing like devil in there.
No, please, you people should forgive me. I don't know what enters me.
That's one problem most of them have. Right? When they are doing those things, that spirit, that sexual spirit controls people. Once they are doing those things, they won't know at that moment what they are doing. They'll just be having fun. To them, they are having fun. It's nothing. They are no longer in that realm, in your own realm. Exactly. They are no longer, if they see themselves, they are no longer in that realm with you. You are in a different realm, then they are in a different realm. Because you are normal, then they are not normal. That's when it's like when they are done having those stuff, that's when they will not come to realize that.
That's when they call it devil.
They will not see that devil is the one behind everything. Meanwhile, you actually allowed yourself to be used. And whatever forces you are mentioning.
At that point, devil has nothing with you.
Exactly. So you have to face the consequence, whatever consequence that comes out of it.
And any man that tries it with my daughter will
no. I won't take it personal. I won't take it lightly.
Don't even think of it, because that devil, that day I will make sure that you see the devil with your own eyes.
Even the way people, so sometimes people will say involve the security, report the case to the police. To me, I feel like they will not give me what the judgment and the justice I want. They will not give it to me.
And if those people I feel like the case will die, because they will just
exactly. That's why most times
look stupid.
Exactly. That's why most times there's some cases you don't need to involve government or police security first. You have to take this thing action by yourself
if
first.
Devil could then him.
Later on they will not start. Because they will not give me the right justice for myself. I needed.
They will just
sometimes they will just swipe off the case.
And there's another thing that I used to see on. I would see something, we're talking about rape. A 40-year-old man raped a child, a minor. Then you see under the comment section, some men will be asking, so what did she now wear? What did she now wear that made the man? If she did not wear miniskirt, why? How will the man? A little child. You see men defending them on the comment section to tell you that those people, those are the things that they do behind closed doors. Exactly. If you are to defend a pedophile, that means you're also a pedophile. You love it.
That's why boy education is very, very important. As a parent, as a mother, or as a father, if you have a younger child, like a man child or a boy child, prep them as they are growing up. Prep them, teach them a lot of things. Groom them to become a better man in future. You understand? And let them know a lot of things about the factors about all these things, so as they are growing up, they grow up to be a better man and not to be a disaster to the society, to people outside.
You see, some African mothers actually contribute.
But a lot of parents don't know how to. They don't know all these things.
To it, because the reason why I said that they contribute to it.
That's why we have a lot of.
Why are you training only your daughter, believing that she's the one that
needs the help, the support?
Then at the end of the day, after training your girl child, you're not training the male. At the end of the day, another person that trained her daughter will now end up with your son that you do not train.
Exactly, that is it.
Then when they now do the rubbish they are doing, they will now come back to doing, hey, it's woman that you are this, you are that. As
That's
you're
the
training
mistake.
your girl child, train your men,
The
train
men
your
child,
men.
the boy child also. That's the mistake a lot of our parents are doing. They are
Honestly.
making. Groom your kids, groom them to be a better man so that they will not become a disaster to other families, other children out there. Groom them because a lot of men, a lot of those men that are into all these things, most of them that are doing these things, most of them the upbringings have affected them a lot. You understand? So couple of them have bad upbringing and bad, So
Another thing that I want to
those
tell you,
things.
mothers, just like you said, you guys need to be very, very close to your daughter. In a point that she's free to tell you anything at any time. Because when your daughter is scared of you, she might not open up to come to tell you anything. Even if anybody touch her, she will be scared to come to tell you because automatically you're going to beat her or judge her.
Yeah.
So be close to them, or be close to them enough to, sometimes give them things, let them know. They will share things with you, things that you even feel like, oh, so this kind of thing happened. But because you're not close to them, you don't know.
You don't know this thing exactly.
Some of your daughters in your house that are being raped, but they don't have that courage to come and tell you that they are being raped. They are going through that trauma. You can imagine someone raping a child and she don't even know who to tell.
And that trauma lives with them the rest of their life. That trauma lives
with them. It's very, very important.
Some parents are making a lot of
a huge mistake. So, if you have any contribution that you feel like is still part of the reason, please drop it down in the comment section. And please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe because it's Christmas. I love you guys. Thank you guys. Bye. Say bye to my family.